This time on the Iron Empire, the VL runs. Just had a spare at the moment, urge to try this piece of junk again. I've got a good feeling this time. Yep. That's plugged in. There's so many things that I could have unplugged, which I have no idea about, which is making it tricky. Alright, see how we go. Third and final attempt for the night, I believe. Yeah. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, okay, no pressure. All right, you turn it over first, and then I'll add some fuel. All right, go. Okay, so the ongoing saga of the VL Commodore. To recap this mini series, we'll call it, I've chased everything in this car from wiring to fuel to freaking compression. I don't know, I've gone through it all. But you'll have to go through my older videos to see exactly what I've done. I ended up, the last thing I done was purchase another fuel pump, although I had already replaced both fuel pumps in the back and I still had no joy. I put a new fuel pump in with its own standalone fuel system, and finally I have some luck. The thing's fired up and ran sweet. So I now converted it all back to running it through the car so the car can be driven, and halfway through the exercise I thought I would give it one last crack with the original fuel pumps up in the car, and now it's running. So all I can assume is that somewhere along the line that maybe there was a blockage and then that had cleared, or maybe throughout all the plumbing that I may have got the regulator back to front or something. But bottom line is, now that it's all connected up properly and with those pumps that I originally put in the car, it is running. And it sounds pretty good. It sounds nice and quiet. The motor's smooth as. Obviously this thing has been run in who knows how long, but basically my job now is to tidy it all up again and get out on the street and go for a spin.
I did it.
sneak peek of the next car to come. Or junk doesn't run properly. When it runs smooth, it runs sweet, and then when it wants to, it just freaks out. Driving perfect right now. Go figure that. Dude, electronics, I can't stand them. As soon as I try to rev it, shit. Where would we be without running out of fuel? One last time. That's it. Maybe that wasn't the problem. Oh. Maybe that's all it was the whole time. Finally made it around the block in this bloody car. Right back where I started, sitting in this driver's seat like 6 months ago with a non-running VL. And now I have a running VL, but it's still not great. It needs a bit of fine tuning. So I'll, when I get a bit more time, I'm gonna sort of try and fine tune why it's running a bit shitty. It could just be an airflow meter problem, but I'll assess that as I get to it. Interior wise, it could do with a bit of a tidy up. It's got a full Calais trim in it. Sorry, it's got Calais seats, standard door trims. So I'm not sure. I'm just going to probably tidy up the best I can with what's here. I've got all the bits and pieces to complete the inside. And then what's next for the VL? I'm undecided really. How about you give me your suggestions on what to do with this thing? It's either going to be left as is, or maybe I'm going to go one step further, but I guess it all depends on how much joy I have after taking it for another drive. It's a love-hate relationship with this car. It's beat me down a long way, but at least it's running and driving for now. So what I do next, I'm unsure, but whatever it is, you will see that on an upcoming episode of the Iron Empire. If you haven't already, please like, leave a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time. Cheers, guys.